This is bullshit. We're recording. This is bullshit. You understand me? I have been absolutely whored. Everything has gone wrong. I have picked up this cute little sweater that I found. I don't know if I've worn it before, but obviously I can't wear it for this video. My little tummy's hanging out, and it's got fucking green on it. And you and me both know that I'm not releasing this on Christmas Day. Hello and welcome to Birds on Film. I am your host, as always, Big Dustin Wilson, joined as ever by nobody. Nobody's here. I'm flying solo today. Erica, she didn't want to do the review for reasons. Well, what are we talking about, folks? You got the one that nobody likes here. This is just every YouTube film review now, is a white guy explaining shit to you. So I just got back from vacation not too long ago. I went to Orlando, Florida, had an amazing time, spent about a week there. We had a cute little Airbnb, had a nice little pool, which it wasn't like a hot tub, which we kind of requested. They were like, oh, well, we can't like have the water above like 98, which is like 98. It's basically fucking bath water, right? I went with 3 of my good friends, Paul, Hannah, and most importantly, Kyle Walls, friend of the channel.
I just got a great idea for a video, man. What if I went to every one of those things?
We had a day to kill. We went to Disney Springs, which is like their big shopping center, and there was an AMC there. Why not go see a movie? Around this time of year, we get the year-end movies, films that are important. Things like Studio Ghibli's The Boy and the Heron, Poor Things, Godzilla -1, The Iron Claw, all these fantastic films had come out. And what do we pick? We picked fucking Wonka.
So quiet up and listen down. Nope, scratch that, reverse it.
I'm gonna speak for everybody here. When Wonka was first announced and the trailers came out, I was not excited for it. Timothée Chalamet was doing this weird little quirky performance, which, I mean, we've been burned before, okay?
My name is Willy Wonka.
And this is another thing of these big-ass studios taking these beloved IPs and just kind of throwing them back out there. Or what the hell? Like, stop that! And this is just some random IP that they're throwing out there to try and make a couple bucks off of. This is Willy Wonka, a timeless, endearing classic for everybody, every age group enjoys this film. Capped off with this wonderful performance by Gene Wilder, who is able to portray such whimsy while also being slightly untrustworthy and having a little bit of edge to him.
Don't just stand there, do something!
Help. Police. Murder.
And as I said, we've been burned before with these adaptations. And I know there are defenders of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, the Tim Burton version, but I mean,
I always thought a verruca was a type of wart you got on the bottom of your foot.
it's not for me. Music's really good, I'll say that. But for the most part, when I watched the trailer and I saw what Timothée Chalamet was doing, I was kind of getting Johnny Depp vibes. And I think that's the last person you want to get vibes of right now.
Willy Wonka doesn't matter to you?
We sit down, we get the funny little AMC trailer when you're here, your family, or what the fuck ever the catchphrase is. You can order food to your seat, which that's pretty fun. I got popcorn chicken. Food, I would say, honked. The movie starts. And the worst thing possible happens. I start enjoying myself. I start really enjoying myself. Not in like a creepy pervert way. I'm not gonna rip off my trousers and start pulling the old Pee Wee Herman, may he rest in peace.
This is crack.
But I kind of loved it. Wonka made me feel something. This film not only exceeded my expectation, it smashed them with a fucking mallet. The film is just so bright, not just visually with its amazing costume design and fun use of lighting, but in the script itself. Wonka is such an optimistic character to the point of being delusional, whimsical to a fault, arrogant and brash, feeling very similar to Gene Wilder's performance in that way.
Truth is, I'm a chocolate maker.
There isn't that untrustworthiness and unsettling feeling of a broken man that you get from the original film, but you can see in this interpretation this bright-eyed young man could very well turn into that character. Which, by the way, that doesn't exactly need to happen in order for this film to succeed. The only thing really that this character had to do to win me over was make me like him. And I do!
What are we gonna do, Willie?
Huh.
Timothée Chalamet proves me wrong. For the longest time, I swear he wasn't real. And let me explain that. I know his backstory. I know about the Xbox controller reviews.
Please welcome YouTuber Modded Controller 360.
And I've seen Call Me By Your Name, and he's really, really talented as a performer, but something's off, right? He's like an AI made by studios to star in our blockbusters and mid-level award-winning roles. Yeah, for the most part, he's doing really well in those films, but he kind of melts away in all the other adjacent young, pretty men in Hollywood. They just kind of all, like, mesh together. But he's such a joy as Willy Wonka. The whole cast is fun, really. Hugh Grant as an Oompa Loompa is a bit of an odd choice to me.
I will have you know that I am a perfectly respectable size for an Oompa Loompa.
Why is Hugh Grant such a mad little guy?
I like, personally, to bring misery onto all film sets if I possibly can. I'm miserable myself.
During the press tour for the film, all these stories came out about how apparently he's an asshole, or like just not nice. I guess, I don't know. I did read into it a little bit, and apparently he did not like doing this film, which, I mean, in fairness, it doesn't really come off that way. He does just fine. He's funny.
So I was very upset last night to see the film the first time and to realise how good you were being. And
I heard you swearing loudly every time Keegan got a good response.
I didn't like it.
The music is probably the best part of the film. It's such a wonderful score with a lot of reoccurring motifs and catchy tunes. My favorite song is probably A World of Your Own. It's a triumphant little ditty singing about chocolate and candy and a lot of fun wordplay in it and an undertone of sadness and longing, which I just adore. Something I really enjoy about the music in this film more than other Hollywood musicals is how the music isn't kicking you in the goddamn head every time. It's weird. I'm gonna try and describe this, but have you seen The Greatest Showman?
This is the moment you've waited for.
I don't mind The Greatest Showman. It's a fine musical, all things considered. Every single song, though, feels like it's going to be the last song in the movie. I don't know how to describe it other than that. Every single song has this big feel to it. And a lot of other Hollywood musicals do that. And this is just kind of a vibe. Wonka is just kind of a vibe. And I like its vibe a lot. Don't like your vibe, though. I'm gonna need you to step just a little bit away. Just a little bit away, please. Please. There's those children over there. Wonka is a film about following your dreams, no matter what's in front of you. Defying everyone and everything that stands in your way. And I can't believe I'm saying this. It might be one of my favorite films of the year. While putting the rating in my Letterboxd app, which you should follow, by the way, I gave the film 4.5 stars out of 5. Pretty pretty good score, right? Like, pretty great score, actually. It's damn near perfect, looking at it right now. But why isn't it perfect? Typically, some films I could kind of look at and say, like, there's, like, the one small issue that I had with it, that where it just doesn't get 5 stars for me. But why not Wonka? What is stopping me from thinking this movie's perfect? I mean, I cried at this film. I laughed. I tapped my foot. I sung along. Every single little bit of emotions that a piece of media can bring out of you, I felt in this film. So why isn't it perfect? It's you. That's right. It's the goddamn hit piece now. I'm calling all of you out because when I saw this film, I went to twitter.com, XXXX.
Go f*** yourself.
And I talked about, hey, y'all, Wonka is a good movie. And I swear, I hadn't gotten this bad a backlash on Twitter since I thought the new Superman's actor was getting body shamed online. But in reality, they were just talking about his goddamn pecker, which I apologize for, by the way. I had my closest goddamn friends in this world tell me that I was foolish for liking this film. And I don't want to be that guy, but y'all haven't seen it. For instance, my goddamn girlfriend and Barbie expert, Christine, who I so swiftly took to our local theater and had her watch it.
So you just saw Wonka. Now tell me right fucking now.
It was great.
It was great, wasn't
it? Was great.
You cried, didn't you?
I fucking cried, yeah. I'd heard bad things about it.
Yeah. Now what do you say to that?
What was wrong with it?
What a surprise! When she saw the film, she fucking loved it. So you know what, people? I'll tell you this, okay? You want to go around, you want to make fun of me for my opinions, but my artistic credit as a critic is not fazed by saying that Wonka is a goddamn 5 out of 5 perfect film, and it honks.
Bruh.
That's the video. Thank you for watching. Kind of testing out this format. I'm gonna guess that I didn't get this done by Christmas, so Happy New Year's! Yeah, just in case. We've got a lot coming on the channel. We got a lot of fun projects coming up. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you haven't, please, and tell us what movie that you want us to watch. We're open to suggestions here, you know?